Hey y'all, welcome to Homegrown Bay. And today's video, I'll be showing you guys our garden. So we are in the very beginning of July, and I want you guys to see how everything's doing, okay? So first, we're gonna start with the raised beds. I have a June bug just flew away. Anywho, we have the lemongrass right here. The lemongrass is doing really well. Smelling good, getting big. It's probably been in the ground for about, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks or so. Oh, haha, looky. And I don't know if you guys can see or not, but there are some radish seeds that are trying to sprout. That's pretty amazing. I'm gonna cover them with some dirt. I just put radishes down in this area. They grew really well, actually. We grew some earlier. And then here we have the squash. That's not the name. It is squash though. It was 2 leftover squash I have from the nursery. Oh yeah, tortoise. They were dying, so I just went ahead and put them back in there. Put them in the ground just to see what they do. So they're doing okay. Here's one of our okra. So if you can see hand comparison, here's my hand. Here's okra. This is one of our baby okra, 2 baby okra, and 3 baby okra over here. These are hot peppers. You can see a little pepper forming there. So these are doing okay. I think I have a lot of, what is it called? Cayenne peppers for some reason, which is fine. Turn it right into powder. I think I only have 2 jalapeno, but I'll show y'all that soon. I have this green here that's starting to seed, which is pretty great. I think it was a type of mustard seed that was planted a while ago with some other greens. Okay, so let me finish showing y'all what we have. I'm gonna step a little bit. Okay, so we have some tomatoes growing over here. These are the tomatoes that survived the greenhouse. Okay, so there's 1 tomato there. And tomato growing there. It's like 2 plants growing over here. I think it's 2 different types of tomato, but you know what? I'm just happy they survived and they're producing. So I'm not going to be picky nor choosy. I've been trying to grow it everywhere. I figure if I grow a lot of things, we'll get a lot of things. And plus I like to grow anyway, and the babies, they like to grow. So I feel like there's not a limit on growing things. And I've been having this, like, what's it called? I don't know. I've been having the idea to where I'm like, I don't need to tell myself no, or I don't need to say I can't. I'm more in the I do stage. I can do this. I will do this. And I'm just trying to be more productive, more of a producer, and give back to the earth. The Most High said, hey, you plant the seeds in the ground, let them grow. And that's what I'm doing. I literally give this to the Most High. I know I don't do half the things right or whatever, but you know, I'm learning and I'm enjoying the process and I'm getting in tune with things. So let me finish showing y'all this bed. So here I have a beet that's been sitting here forever, which is barely a bulb on it. So it's gonna stay right where it's at for now until I move it. There's some onion. I think a lot of these are bunch of onions. I planted some red and yellow, but they didn't do much. I think I see 1 red in another bed that has a little bulb on it. Not a little, I mean, it's probably about maybe this big. So it's something, not nothing. This is squash right here. It's the Black Beauty, or I can't think of the name right now, but it's one of the seeds I had from last year. So that's been growing pretty well. And yes, I do have grass and things popping up, and there's somebody cutting the grass, but you know, it's that time of year, and it's fine, which we need to cut our grass too, so I'm not tripping. Here's some calendula. I kind of robbed this one from the front, y'all. I have wildflowers on the front, so I took it and I put it in the ground, and it's growing okay here. I need to like get better when it comes to harvesting them, especially since I only have them in the front, and I really would like to utilize some. So, okay, yeah, so here, y'all see that little seed right here? Okay. I don't know if you can see that well. I'm in a way. But all, like I said, all these little radish seeds, I just put them in the ground a few days ago. So I need to like cover a little bit, because we had such good yields on the radishes earlier this year. So I'm like, I want some more. Okay, and we have some chili peppers. Good old chili peppers. Yes, I bypass the green bean. They don't get as much shade here, so it's okay though. It's gonna do something. Another chili pepper. We have another green bean. A lot of these are pole beans. I thought I grew bush beans, but they're pole, so it'll be all right. Some good old tomatoes growing. Again, like most of the ones on this side, like everything on this side in these beds have survived the greenhouse. They are not transplants. So thank the Most High for that. Yep, so good old tomatoes. And then I did put some garden snaps in here. I said, I'm gonna get some garden snaps and like maybe cover it and see what they do. So, I put them in the ground. Like, I'm always open to try something or doing something. Now I'm trying to utilize this big little buggy. I don't know if you can see it. I can barely see it. It's right. What? It flew away. Never mind. Okay, get more tomatoes. This one's looking pretty decent over here. Ooh, you can't see it. Where's that tomato at? Right here. There we go. It's getting pretty good. Good size, getting big. I don't know. I might take it off and let it ripen eventually. I don't know. More tomatoes. It's a big cluster over here. Doing pretty awesome. So happy. And then we have like little flowers all up here. So we're doing good. Hey y'all, sunflower. So this is from last year's giant sunflowers we had. This one too. Now I popped some sunflowers randomly in dirt in other places. So we'll see what they do. Again, here's our strawberries, which let me tell y'all, between the rabbits and I don't even think it's an insect. I think it's some rabbit or insect. As soon as these get ripe, they snatch these suckers up like it's nothing. It's like the whole thing's gone. Not like it's a bite out of it. No, the whole thing, it just gets gone. They eat them up so fast. Like my little ones were like, Mom, can we please take? I'm like, oh no, not yet. Give it another day. Come out here, it's gone. So they don't play games. Oh, what kind of bug that is. I mean, it's a million bugs. I'm not gonna keep saying that every time I see a bug. This basil also survived the greenhouse, y'all. Look how big this is. Look how big that basil is. It smells good. It's not my sweet basil. It's a different basil I grew. Because the sweet basil is in that bed over there. Yeah, over there, that bed. So I'm actually going to transplant a lot of the basil that's over there. So it's another basil there. You see that sunflower there growing. I believe all the sunflowers are mammoth sunflowers. More peppers growing. Carrots. Like we harvested some carrots, which were pretty good. June bugs out here going crazy. Hopefully they disappear soon. Yep, more carrots. I did plant more carrot seeds in this bed and onions, so we'll see what happens. I probably need to wet everything or water everything. You see like little baby sprouts. So here it's like should be some little flowers popping up in this area. There are some weeds. I need to pull up more weeds. That's on my list. But yeah, there should be flowers popping up. These peppers are doing awesome. I feel like I only have, I planted 3 or 4 peppers, and then when everything got tossed around, the plants got mixed up, so I didn't really know what was what. I think I planted cayenne peppers, bell peppers. I know I did Tabasco, but I didn't do jalapeno. I had to get, I got 2 jalapenos from the nursery. But anyway, here's some bell peppers here. It's a bell pepper right there. So yeah, we have all these bell peppers. They're all green right now, which hopefully some of them turn red, since we really like red and yellow bell peppers. Green are good too, but I prefer red and yellow. We got another okra I planted here, some seed, and then we have some more tomatoes growing. More tomatoes, and there's more flowers over there. So you can see the flowers. Ooh, let me show y'all this green pepper that was getting so big. It's pretty much, this is like about the size we get from the store. So I'm like, ooh, that pepper's ready. But I don't know if it's gonna turn another color or not. So I'm gonna leave it there for now. Hopefully nothing eats it. So yeah, so y'all see all the basil. I told y'all all this is sweet basil. And I think probably all of these basils, they came from the giant basil plant we had like right here last year. And it went to seed. I saw the seeds, but you know, it got to April and I didn't see anything. I'm telling you, a couple weeks after, boom, I started seeing baby basil everywhere. So we have so much basil and I'm so happy. I enjoy basil a lot. So I'm definitely going to end up moving some of these basil plants around, and I will be putting them in different beds. So that's just what I want to do. So yeah, they're really like growing and bushing. I'm so happy, very, very happy. These two here, this one's just starting to flower, but these are jalapeno, which we love jalapeno, so I hope they do really well. And then green bean here. And of course you guys like saw the tomatoes. Okay, so that's that garden bed. Okay, so that's that garden bed. It's starting to warm up a little bit out here, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and take y'all to see some of the other stuff we have going on. Y'all, like I really need some hot tea. I had some water today, but I need some hot tea. Yeah, I feel like I'm like that, but yeah, whatever. So cucumbers growing. Now this trellis here, Michael did this. He did it. I didn't do it. You know, he'd come outside and do something. It might take him like, I don't know, if it's 7 minutes. He might do something to take like 7 minutes, 10 minutes. Me, maybe an hour, more than an hour. I'm not as like hands-on crafty. I mean, I can do stuff, trust me, I can. But also too, it takes me a lot more time, because when he's doing things, even if the children are outside, they're not bothering him, or they're not like, hey dad, da 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 da. Like he's able to interact with them and get it done at the same time. But when it's me, it's like mom. It's like a lot more of a demand from our little ones. So me getting things done, him getting things done, just different time frames. So he kind of like crept in the middle of the night and he did this. So, you know, I'm thankful though. So hey, I'm not complaining. So let me show y'all this cucumber we have, which I need to go ahead and pick it, which I'm gonna pick it today. So here, can you see? I don't know if you can see or not. Yeah, I know it's like a little bit, don't mind me, I'm working on my camera skills, y'all. Here we go. So here's the, look, see, I'm trimming back these leaves, y'all, today, so that'd be better. Yeah, so here's one of the cucumbers here, and I have like 2 varieties of cucumbers. I think I ended up having like 4 transplants, and the rest of these are from seeds. So yeah, that's what we have going on. But I'm gonna definitely, like I say, get rid of some of these some of the leaves, because I feel like we don't need all of them. It's a lot of leaves, like not just here but also in the watermelon bed. So I'm gonna like clip some of them so more light and more air can get through, and also so I can see a little bit better and maneuver. Like I have my little babies have little tiny hands, so they can come dig here and they don't mind just getting and exploring stuff. But I feel like it could look a lot better, and it might make it a little easier for me if I do that. So that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, so I only can see like there's a few tiny ones. Oh, here's this one here. Y'all see it's growing. Yeah, so there's some cucumber, a couple around here. It's not that many, but that's cool. I actually just planted some cucumber seeds in the greenhouse, and I'm gonna pop those in the dirt probably, I don't know, in a week or 2. So here we have some okra. These ones started in the greenhouse and now they're out. Look at it. I feel like I can already see like a little okra. So I definitely want the plant to get bigger though. So I need to work that out. I had one last year that got about, ooh, spider web. One last year got about this. You can't see, yeah. It got about this. Let's see. This is okay. It got about this high. It was pretty high. Let's say I think it was about what 3 feet high last year. So I planted more things around here. Like there's little holes because I planted stuff. So we'll see about that. And some more okra. More okra. More okra. Okay, and over here is, y'all see this? Oh my. Look at him munching away. Y'all see that? Look. Munching away. I'm about to throw that sucker in the fire. Look, just eating, enjoying his life. Just eating up everything. And it's hard to take these suckers off. Like, I don't know what kind of, they got like a Spider-Man grip. See? He's gonna be going somewhere. I know my little's like, Mommy, I want to see the caterpillar. They love all of nature, so that's them. Okay, so green beans. Over here, tomatoes, where y'all saw that little thing munching. But here's some tomatoes here. These are all grape tomatoes. All grape tomatoes. I'm still holding this thing in my hand, y'all. Okay. Grape tomatoes. Grape tomatoes. This is how all that looks. Here's that little thing. I'll just put it by the tree or something. Hopefully he doesn't make his way back. I feel bad just holding him, but he's got to go. So I'm going to throw him. And then hopefully he'll survive, or she. Okay. Now here, we have some sweet potato. Sweet potato. These all came from the little organic sweet potato I had under the cabinet. It started to grow like little, it started to sprout. And then I went ahead, plucked them off, put it in some water. And then it started to, the cuttings started to grow roots. And then I just put them in the ground. So, and even with these leaves, because I see a bee, I don't know if you can see it. Even with the leaves, the bees still find their way. Like there's a bee right there. Like, oh, can you see it? I don't know if you can see the bee. I think it flew away. But yeah, they can still find these flowers. And I always see like, it's like a whole colony of insects underneath all the foliage, which is kind of cool. It's like, I don't like Bugs Life or something. So they're just doing their own thing, their own ecosystem. So it's really awesome. So, okay. So as far as the melon, we have some Charleston Gray. So I had gotten a couple of Charleston Gray transplants, honeydew transplant, and the rest, I think I planted Jubilee from seed and Sugar Baby from seed. So we have, melon everywhere growing. And I need to cut some of these leaves too, like I said, so I can see a little better. Here is a hot pepper plant that's getting so tall. I'm not sure which one it is. I hope it's jalapeno, y'all. I hope it's jalapeno. Hopefully so. Because I really want jalapeno. So hopefully that one is. I guess we'll see. Here I have some green beans that are growing. And then, yeah. And then the corn, guys. The corn is getting tall. Okay, so here's me. Hey. I don't know if you can see me in the corn. Okay. Well, if I'm about this tall, this is how tall I am. So the corn is shorter than me. But last year our corn got tall. It did. We had it grown in a different spot, but it grew really tall last year. I need to actually add more stuff to it. Take care of the little baby a little bit more. We had a nice rain, so I haven't had to water in a little bit, which is awesome. So yeah, so good corn, honeydew, and different melons. There's a green bean that's starting to produce green beans, guys. Hey, I got some green beans. Green beans, okay. Lots of green beans. I planted green beans everywhere, because you gotta have your green beans. Let me show y'all. So this, every time y'all can't see. Every time we come outside, my little ones are like, Mom, there's melon. And they have like little baby voices. So yes, their voices are like, Mom. It's so cute. Can y'all see it? Hold on, because I can barely see it. Where's that melon at? Yeah. So here, we have a melon growing. So that's been doing this thing. And I'm just letting that grow. Hopefully it gets a decent size. I'm excited. I saw like another little bulb, which I think it was pollinated. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. Let me move the leaf. Yeah. Another bulb. Hopefully it got pollinated. We'll see. There's also a honeydew in here. I saw it yesterday. Like, all we can see is your shadow. We can't see anything, right? I know. Like, just, yeah, that's why I told you I gotta come through here and cut stuff. Oh, there it is. I put it on top of a leaf, like a little leaf bed or something. Look, y'all. So that's right there. That's a little honeydew growing. So all these peppers here that you guys, I'm gonna move so you can see. All these peppers here, like right here, right here. All those peppers you can see are bell peppers. Oh, that's not, okay, bell pepper. Yeah, so I have bell peppers all throughout here, and then I have a big hot pepper I'm about to show y'all in a second. We've got some, what is this? More squash. Like I said, I just planted squash in places to see, ooh, another pollinator. It makes me happy when I see pollinators, y'all. And they're so friendly. All these bees are so friendly. They really don't cause strife. Unlike the wasps, I feel like wasps are just angry for some reason. I don't know. Maybe they start off their morning wrong every day. I can't tell you. But, so we have a lot of squash. That's just a growing. Squash is growing. That's what's up. And then green bean. I told you I plant green beans everywhere. Just random spots. Why not? Now these little cuts y'all see here that I put. Okay, so I planted carrots in a little slit. So I've been trying to keep this area wet. And then over here, it's like, I think kohlrabi, a little bit of kohlrabi on one end and some parsnips on the other end. So I know that's gonna take a bit, but we're patient. With all good things, you must wait and have patience, right? Now this is the big pepper I was telling y'all about that has just been thriving over here. It's been hanging with the melon, like, hey y'all. It's been hanging with the melons and hanging with anything else over here, and it's really doing good, and I'm excited. It's like, whoop. Okay, I said the bees weren't messing with me, but this one's like all by my, he's all by me. Can you see him? I think he's trying, yep, I don't know if you can see him. He was trying to land on me or something, but yeah, the pollinators are cool, a little bit too close for comfort sometimes, but you know, hey, they're doing a job. They're just saying hey while they come and do some good things for the garden. And so this one, yeah, let this be jalapeno. Let it be jalapeno. This one, or hopefully this one's a jalapeno, but you know what? Yeah, and the corn, y'all look, it's starting to get the little tassels in it. Y'all can see, if I'm saying the right thing, it reminds me of a tassel, so I call it a tassel. Yeah, y'all. Ooh, I'm gonna try to hopscotch over here, across here, so y'all can see this melon that I'm looking at. Yep, the bee's by me again. He's like, you need to back up. He's not really saying that. Pretty sure he's just like, hey, what's going on? Y'all, I just spotted, I think this is a Jubilee. Possibly. I just rhymed. Look, I found this little baby right here. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna cut, because I know it's gonna be a few different things just hanging. That's what was happening last year. So let me go shimmy myself on out of here. Like I said, skip, hop, jump. Yeah, so this empty bed is gonna have tons of greens, like on these bigger sides here, like this bigger area is gonna be greens. In between we'll have some of the carrots. I'm just out here just doing everything. Okay, here's my blueberry plants. Okay, not really too much going on. You know, some of these make me a little sadder side. There's a lot of grass in there, don't mind. Yeah, these two on the end, I've had them for a while. They're not really producing. I need to do something else with them. See, June bug. Yeah, so it's been June bug century around here. And this one's pretty much done producing. So there's a couple, y'all see a couple blueberries, a couple. I'm so proud of how big this has gotten. I really want to propagate the blueberries. I think that'll be fun. Not just fun. I want more blueberries. My children eat so many blueberries, and I love to eat blueberries. So that's something I want to do. I want to get more plants. Do y'all have blueberry plants? Because sometimes people say it's hard. I've had some mixed things go on with them. Honestly, I think if they were in ground, they might do a lot better. Oh, I don't know. We'll see, but that's on my list. I want more berry bushes. Here we have my little greenhouse. Yep, DIY in the house, DIY projects. And then here, I've got some greens growing. Greens, cucumbers, and green beans growing in here. And then we're waiting for these little tomatoes to start sprouting or rooting. Rooting would be the proper term for that. And then we're gonna turn over here so y'all can see what I've got going on. Okay, so I found this little thing in my tomato bed, this watermelon, and I was like, there's an empty hole here, so I'm gonna put it there. And I thought I was dying, but you see it's coming back. It's a survivor, okay? Survivor Garden Edition. Here's some, okay, pumpkin. Like I said, the pumpkin is having a good time over here, y'all. Like, I did not know pumpkin would be so happy. Like, you know, my daughter was asking me to grow pumpkin. I feel like I was always unsure about it. I was like, it's yellow leaf there. Don't look that great, but the rest of the plant is good. You know, it's growing. This one actually here is, this is zucchini. It's not pumpkin. And so my daughter was asking me, she's like, Mom, you know, I want pumpkin. I was like really apprehensive about it, you know, because I was more like, oh, can I even grow pumpkin? Will it work if I grow any pumpkin? You know, I was very apprehensive, but I sprouted them, put these suckers in, and this, y'all, pumpkin's growing like a pumpkin patch. You know, and I'm excited because I've never grown pumpkin before, so it's just really, really exciting. I'm going to take off some of these older leaves. But look, it's just growing all along, and it's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely, like they're both growing. Like this one's growing this way. This is growing. One's going to the left, one's going to the right. So I'm happy about that one. Don't ask questions about this dirt here, y'all. I tried putting sprouted stuff in the dirt, some potatoes, but I don't know. I'm gonna dig in there though. That was just something I'm like, you know what? Let's put it in the dirt real quick. I'm gonna dig it there and either dig something out or just put something else in. So I'm not worried about it, right? You have to try, experiment. Remember, this is the I can do, I will do season, right? We're producing, we're being productive. Squash is doing good. This squash just gets a bit more shade because of its fence. This squash is having a good time, y'all. This squash was small, so small. Like one of the ones in the raised beds, boom, popped up like, hey everybody, just doing really good. I'm so happy. Okay, so that squash doing good. It's another squash. Here's tomatoes. Like sometimes these ones, like that tomato there is so short because a rabbit be stepping on the vegetables, y'all. It's just stepping straight up, like stomping the yard on these vegetables. I'm like, why? And so in here, so more tomatoes. We have Roma tomatoes. Look at those Romas, right? They're looking really good. Clusters of Roma tomatoes. I want to make tomato sauce, and y'all know what my favorite thing is other than tomato sauce? Sun-dried tomatoes. Like, we love eating sun-dried tomatoes. Like, that's our favorite thing to eat. So I was like, I'm gonna grow some Roma because that would probably make some good sun-dried tomatoes and with the sauce. So I'm gonna see what happens. So I'm gonna shimmy on over again. I know you're like, oh, can you finish? I'm almost done. We got some green beans. Green beans growing. Green beans growing. Green beans growing. They're trying. Like a little baby. Little baby green bean. And pumpkin here. Yeah, I just randomly put the pumpkin. And then another squash. And then along this little cut line, y'all see I put beets in there. So we're gonna see what happens. All right, y'all, so that is my early July garden tour. Y'all see everything's growing, looking green, starting to produce. Tomatoes getting big, watermelons trying to pop up, melon trying to come up. I'm excited and I'm so thankful. I'm so grateful. Thank the Most High for that. I'm happy, y'all. I'm really happy. Look, this is like some peaceful, this is some solitude. I mean, I don't know, that's not the right word to use. This is just really peaceful. And it really does, and a good breeze just hit me, y'all. Okay, so y'all have a good time. Thanks for checking in with Homegrown Bae, and until next time, later. I just saw a rabbit. That's a rabbit, y'all. Y'all see that rabbit? Y'all see that rabbit? Yeah, he lives under there. I call him Peter the Rabbit. But all right, y'all, till next time.